So Barney Williams on the left, Raj Kula on the right. Who's going to get the best getaway? Green flag is go. And we are racing here at Milton Keynes, and it's Williams that goes to the inside, but Raj Kula goes all the way around the outside and takes the lead going into turn 2. Fantastic start from Raj Kula.
Mark O'Grady, meanwhile, has now got Phil Jackson and Brad Whitehouse for close company in this leading quartet here. So Andy Laister is going to have to drive the widest car ever, and it's not wide enough. Up the inside goes Mark O'Grady as they cross the bridge. Look at this, Ross Sandler now attacking Iron Thomas for second place. Thomas looks over his shoulder, sees that Ross is alongside as they're just about to go side by side into turn 3, and it's Sandwell that's got the inside. Very good move from Ross Sandler. Elmanis and Woozy still side by side as they go through the first corner, and is that Metcalf trying to get involved as well. Metcalf goes round the outside of Woozy as they go under the bridge and round that long left-hander uphill so they can go over the bridge, and now Metcalf fancies to go Elmanis as they go side by side. A little bit of side-to-side contact there, but they both survive well. Elmanis goes a little bit offline, and up the inside through goes Jack Metcalf, and Woozy is going to try and follow him through and go up the inside of both of them in the hairpin. Is it going to be a double move for Scott Woozy? Almost, just has to collect on an exit, and it gets a little hectic there. Round the outside goes Metcalf, back through. And Bennett, of course, is one of the junior drivers, very much so, but he's got the similar weight to a lot of the seniors out there, as we see, side by side, Harding and Vincadozzi, and it's Chrissy Harding that comes out the loser from that battle there, as somebody else just slips through, and Chrissy Harding is not having any of that with Barney Williams, immediately dispatches him into the long right-hander there. Ollie Smith has done very well to catch up to the pair of them, but Bendelow exactly where he wanted to be, but round the outside comes Chris Fuller through the final complex. That will give him the inside for the final corner, and they all bunch together, and it's Fuller that forces his way back into the lead. Red flag. Oh dear. And it looks like Troy Fraser McGonagall's car is not looking too healthy at all. They're getting the fire extinguisher out to it, and the leaders are all just coming to a stop right next to them. You see Ethan Vincadozzi was just past Troy Fraser McGonagall's car when the red flag came out, so he's come right to a stop ahead of the car. The fire extinguisher used. The fire looks to be out. Troy Fraser is out of the car already and walking back to safety, and the race has been neutralized. But look at this. Is that even Vincadozzi actually ducking his head down and going up the inside of Archie Prattley into turn 6 there? Fantastic move. Really had to get late on the brakes for that one.
Ethan Vincadozzi now has pulled a bit of a gap now on
Archie Prattley. Vincadozzi wide into turn 6. He braked that little bit too late, and Archie Prattley immediately slots himself back through there. So patience from Prattley paying off, and Vincadozzi thought he could brake later than late, and unfortunately either you run out of talent or you run out of grip, and I think in this case it was the latter.
Yeah, you just scared the life from me there, Ed.
And Babu Lau sort of sandwiched in the middle here, which is not ideal because he just restricts the space that he has to work. So he's desperate to get past Alexandros into 2 and 3, and that allows Lukanik to go all the way around the outside. It's such a narrow gap there, but Lukanik goes all the way around the outside, and Philip Babu Lau loses another position there. Great opportunity from Lukanik. So it's all so tight for third onwards, and is that Charlie Foster slowing? It is! Oh dear, he has to get right to the inside and slow right down, but his car is completely shut down on the final lap. That's absolute heartbreak, Tom. And now Babu Lau has got to continue to defend it to turn 6, but Bullard just goes all the way alongside, and that holds up both of them. So Simmons now trying to go around the outside of Archie Bullard. He will get the inside for the final corner, so a gift almost for Jack Simmons, but he's still looking over his shoulder because he knows Bullard is going to be absolutely relentless then in the remaining 4 minutes of this race. Time running out then as Dan Shaw comes towards the line to finish the race in first position then, ahead of Adam Barris, who's been a little bit under the weather today but ends in second place on the podium. Samuel Bennett gets a fantastic podium for him, but look behind, it's Sandwell who's made another mistake, and Prattley has gotten through at the final corner of the race. I think Ross just went a little bit wide, Luke.
What a big moment this is for Ethan though. He held on to that third position the whole way through. Miles made a bit of a dive, but Harding could not deny him this time. So just one more corner to go for Ethan Vincadozzi. That podium, that first EKS podium, calling out for him. He comes towards the line, he punches the air. Ethan Vincadozzi finishes third.